an entrepreneur this evening, what would be the single benefit of attending the GEF? Oh, that just one. What would be the most? I mean, the one that you know, this one you can't actually just explain. You have to taste it yourself. There's some kind of food I can't tell you how it feels. From where I come from, there's something we call amala and gbegiri. Yeah, I'm all about my culture. You know, I'm Nigerian. And when you ask how does it taste, the only thing I can tell you is you need to taste it yourself. Yeah, you need to taste it yourself. So, I mean, what's that one taste that each entrepreneur here has to, you know, take? Electric. What's
the chemistry from everybody? Yeah, you just fill up with energy and connection, and you just.
Are you talking about the concert, the closing concert?
The whole event. It's not just the concert. You know? The whole event from start to finish. Everybody that came to that event, young entrepreneurs, old professionals, entrepreneurs, they all had that energy about them. Okay, so that's what.
Yeah, and as Stephen said earlier, it starts with a spark. Before you see the bushfire, it starts with a spark, you know, and that's the spark Stephen's talking about. Thank you very much. Femi?
Thank you. I think being at the GF for me, I said to Dr. when I met him, and I mean, now I'm here, you know, and it's been like a movie, you know, in one of the board meetings, anytime I have a chance to speak, I say, wow, this is a great movie. And I've been an entrepreneur, it's really a movie, really. And just imagine yourself in your own movie and being the star of the movie. And, you know, one of the mantras from the GEF is, if you can achieve so much more alone, how much more can we achieve together? So you just all of a sudden, you know, I'm not the only one. There are people actually, you know, I mean, look at this room full of people like us. So it's destiny making, destiny changing. And, you know, I've got Charles here as well. A few of my friends are here as well. And I can't wait for this year and how the movie will play out next year. So be a part of it. It's really destiny making. So I'm a pastor as well. And there's one of the scripture that goes in my mind, and it says, you know, how it takes you out of the dunghill and sets you amongst princes. That's a power of collaboration. You know, I've got Gabriela here. She's flew in all the way from Spain this morning. You know, it's amazing. So it's destiny making, destiny changing. So be a part of this. It's a movement, and I'm glad I'm part of it. That's mine.
Thank you very much. It's a movement. It's moving really fast. Okay. Would you like to say something?
So I haven't been before, and it's my first time this year, and I can tell you I am so excited. And I can guarantee you one thing: if you arrived not being an entrepreneur, you will definitely leave being one.
Okay. I think after saying that, we can all go home. But Liz, would you like to say anything?
Certainly. I think I'll leave from your session earlier, Farah, where you mentioned Africa being the return to, the value add, the opportunity is vast. So why not? It's very early stages to be a part of it. See it for yourself and taste it for yourself. Yeah.
Yes, taste it. Any final words?
Yeah, I mean, I feel just be part of the magic. And I think you just know in yourself, when you get that kind of inspiration that something is right, if you have that feeling, I would just go for it, and I will definitely be there in November. Yeah. So I just think you just have to follow your hunches in life. But for me, it just sounds like such an incredible opportunity. I'm very excited.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Can we celebrate our panelists one more time? Thank you. Okay, so I think we can rise. Can we celebrate them? I say.
Do we want any questions?
Yes, we're going to take questions, but just take a bow first. Yes, okay. So you can have your seats again.
I'm wondering if you find someone else in the room first. Find somebody else in the room that you've not met yet, because we've all been talking about the
Yes.
power of connections, and we're here tonight to meet new people. So find someone new and share a story of your entrepreneurial journey, or have you got an entrepreneurial idea? So find someone in the room and connect with them, and then we'll come back. Okay, so just stand up and find someone in the room
Yes.
and share a story with them.
Just 2 minutes.
I was worried about my personal AI. It's which way still comes, so let's see how it goes. Yes.
Bringing the theme of this year.
I'll contact you tomorrow. Do we want questions now, or do we want? You want to do that now, then it can be like that. Okay, but do we want a traffic question about the event? Yeah, give us a break. Yeah, then come back at the first one. I think you need to answer the question. So I'll give them a sheet. Now or someone go for a break and then just three of you. Okay, that's it. All right.
I won't say much more than that. This is why we're here. Let us tomorrow. Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you. I think you're putting us together really nice. The flow is good. Are we close enough?
Okay, everybody. So, can I have your attention, please? Can I have your attention? You're all having a lovely conversation. Okay, just pause in there for a minute. What do I need to do? I need a bell or something. Hello, everyone. Can I have your attention, please? La, 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 la. I'm going to sing to you if you're not careful. All right. So, just pause in there for a second. Can you put your hand up so you can hear me? I feel like a teacher right now.
Go ahead. I think that
Okay.
Can we get settled now?
Can everybody just pause for a second? So, did you meet someone new? Have you got a new friend? Any doors opening for you?
Access.
Ooh, this is good. I met a couple of new people as well. So the plan that we have for you now is we're going to have a short break. Unless anybody wants to share anything before we go for a break, because it is just really nice to hear some stories. Anyone want to share something they've met? Hello, yes.
Nikki.
Want to share something? Okay.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Dotun, and I'm from Nigeria. From what she was saying the other time, like people should get into the global space, like move to get other businesses from every other area. I remember because I started my poultry business, like animal husbandry, piggery, fishery, and stuff back home, and I have a capacity of like 15,000 birds that will supply eggs to people to sell. And then one time I had someone trying to like come into my business in Lagos, Lekki, because I was still in Ogun State. I moved to Lagos just to like connect and find networking. And this man said to me, where have I been? Which country have I gone to? Which other people have I done business with? And I said, the only place I've been to is Ghana. And he said, oh, you can't actually handle big money. Because he was talking about like 200 million. And then when I spoke to someone, he said, probably, maybe you're feeling like a local champion because you have customers. I can supply 300 crates, 400 crates in a week. And then I had to go online and apply for masters. I studied electrical engineering, my undergraduate, but I came here to Austin to study international business. And when I got here, I spoke to my professor about poultry business in the UK. And he said, oh, it's stressful, the licensing and other stuff. And that brought me to be like, if I can't do it physically, I can actually do it digitally. So I'm creating a platform which is called Culture Sosa. It's more of like connecting people back to their roots through food, through beauty, wellness and stuff. Because when my wife gave birth, she was trying to like have a taste of the food he mentioned, amala. And we ordered the food from some big restaurant that we mentioned. The food came in and it was trash. The amala is trash. That's what I'm talking about. It's actually trash. And my sister-in-law connected me with someone who actually just do content on TikTok, make this food from home. She registered the hygiene rating or whatever, and then we contacted her. She said, oh, you can customize the way you want it. Or we said, we want a F4 then put some one inside. The Nigerians here, we understand this kind of setting. And then she brought it for 5 people and we paid £50. And when she came, I was asking her, sorry, I'm not trying to like get into your profit making or whatever. And I said, but I might have opportunity for you if you could share. She said to me, she actually made a profit from the 50 pounds, she made 20 pounds. And because she loves making food, it's not like stressful. She had the stuff. The only thing she bought was the fish, meat, and stuff. And then that brought to me like people are in a corner that they don't have the visibility. They couldn't like go into Uber Eats and stuff. They're just like mini restaurant or stuff, and the services like you making your Nigerian hair. I spoke to one person too. She was like, she's been trying to find the waxing, a Caribbean person, do face waxing and skincare, but she couldn't find. She had to always go to Asian shop, but she actually wanted. So, but I know these shops in a corner shop that they don't have the money to come into the town to have a shop. So the platform is more of like bringing these people that don't have the visibility into this platform and connect them to other people that actually want the services.
That's so
from the people
great.
from their
Yeah.
country.
So you're connecting and you're giving opportunities to lots of
definitely.
small
Yeah.
businesses. That's so
Yeah.
exciting. Thank you for sharing.
Thank you.
Okay. You want to share a story? And then we're going to have a break. And what I'm going to suggest in the break, I'm going to suggest you meet at least 3 people. 3 people you've not met yet, because we're here to meet new people. Okay, so 3. Okay, we're gonna have 10 minutes. Do you want to share something quickly? Yeah. Sorry. Have we got time for one more person? If we can
Yeah,
keep
just
it
2 minutes.
reasonably brief, that would be great, because we want to have a break. Yeah. Thank you.
I'm Simone from Brazil, and I would like to say some words about the entrepreneur. For me, entrepreneur needs to be patient for what you do, because you need to be happy every day. You need to do what you like.
Yeah.
If you like dance, go dance. If you like sing, go sing. And you have to be happiness in your job too.
Yeah.
I have changed my life because I have a passion about my culture in Brazil. I have a passion for craft from Brazil. And I changed my life for live my dream. And I come here to London for realize my dream. And I have traveled around Brazil, 7 different states, and learning about the artisans, the stories, and the crafts. After I went to Ireland to study English, I lived there almost 2 years. And I have moved to London. I come here only for stay 1 week for have a look what is here. And then when I come here, I saw the people start to talk about sustainability, sustainable fashion. And it's my topic. I would like to talk. They say, oh, I need to live here. I lived my day school in the islands, and then I moved to live here, and then we get on with the networks and the fashion. And the last week, I have my first exhibition. I participated in the London Design Festival, and I created my first collection, 6 dresses, sustainable dresses. I use only recycled materials and leaves.
I love it. I'm going to pause you there because we want to go to a break, but go and speak. What's your name?
Simone.
Thank you for sharing,
Thank you.
Simone. And there's something, it's that moment, isn't that shaky hand, but sharing your story. Who knows who's going to hear your story? So go and speak to Simone. So let's have a break. How long do we need for a break? No break? Are we going to have a break?
Okay, so here's what we're looking at. Because of time, why don't we hold the break a bit?
Okay. Can I suggest if you need a drink, go and get a drink, but we're going to carry on.
Yes. So one of the things we're trying to do is just make up for the time that we lost earlier.
Okay.
And we don't want to, we want you to get home early this evening. So I'll push for.
I apologize. That's my fault for bringing everybody's stories in.
No, that's good. I think it's a good one. It's a good starter. But if you want like the taste, I know you're already feeling. We got some snacks or some refreshments out there. But why don't we hold the appetite a bit so you're hungrier for it? That's a tactic actually that everyone knows. The market wants it. It's supply and demand. So you hold the supply. So I'm holding the supply of break.
Okay. So we're going to watch a video.
Yeah, so we're going to watch a video, but also we can just take more reflections as well, from the panel session that we had. But most importantly, we can get questions. If you have questions about the GEF, you have questions about the event, you have questions about how you can be part of it, then we could definitely answer those questions. Then while we're done, then we go for the break.
Okay,
How
great.
does it sound?
Sounds good. So we're going to watch a video first?
Yeah, let's watch a video first.
Okay.
Okay.
This is the Global Entrepreneurs Award.
The most prestigious Entrepreneurs and Leadership Award, holding at the Global Entrepreneurship Festival, November 21st to the 23rd, 2025. Nominations are now open. Are you an entrepreneur or leader making real impact? Nominate yourself or other outstanding individuals who are changing the world with their work. To nominate, visit www.globalentrepreneurshipfestival.com/award. That's globalentrepreneurshipfestival.com/award. Global Entrepreneurs Award, celebrating global leaders and outstanding entrepreneurs from all over the world.
Okay, thank you.
Seed funding to entrepreneurs.
Words can express how I feel right now.
This is a world-changing event for me. It shows me that my visions are valid and can be achieved.
Training, incubation, and mentorship.
What is the pitch to extraction? Focus on the why, focus on connecting with your investor.
And business pitch to investors and VCs at the deal room of the Global Entrepreneurship Festival.
I've created an agent called Dr. X.
It's an airport device that automates the precise delivery of fertilizer and water to plants.
These and many more are the benefits of the Entrepreneurs Investment Program, EIP. To apply, visit www.entrepreneurshipvillage.com/EIP. That's entrepreneurshipvillage.com/EIP. Entrepreneurs Investment Program. With great ideas, meet big opportunities.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay.
So I guess this is just an opportunity for you to find out a little bit more about the Global Entrepreneurship
Yes.
Festival and how to generally get involved. So do you want to start us off to say a little bit more about it?
Yeah, I mean, get involved. I'm just going to try my best. I do want to take some questions from you. And Fumi, come on, you can ask me a question. I know you can. I've been talking about the Entrepreneurship Festival for ages. You have to help me out.
Okay.
Fumi,
So the question is, how do you get involved if you want to get involved?
With the entrepreneurship.
Yes.
So there's several ways. Well, we're here today, and there are several ways you can be involved. We can. I'll start from making a dream possible for a young entrepreneur or startup. That'll be one way. For instance, with some of the volunteer work we do, there are a lot of young ideas, young people. We've got one of the universities in Nigeria, and they have great ideas, and they just want a platform. So this year we're going to Ghana. I can see a couple of my friends from Ghana here. So we're here to network. So that's one. I can see the CEO of Unity. Thanks for coming in Ghana. I'm Charles, a few people here. I've got quite good entrepreneurs and they're here too. So connect with us. With your business, you can send somebody, you can XV your business. There's several ways to participate. But just following on from that video, you can you can sign up. And I think, I don't know if the registrations are still open for startups to.
Yeah, the registration is still open.
Yeah. Okay, yeah.
It is.
So that's what, then the information that we'll send out to you as well. Yeah.
So just to give a breakdown as well about what the festival is, like I said earlier, it's 12 events, 3 days, 10,000 delegates from across the world. So first we have conferences, we have networking sessions, we have breakout rooms that are going to happen within the 3 days. You have the business pitch and investors and VCs, that session. We have the Global Recognition Award. It's like a gala night, like a dinner, you know, very, very classy, very luxury giving, you know. There's a hackathon, innovation and robotics expo. There's also the arts, sports and entertainment. We've got the trade fair and exhibitions. There's companies that are looking to be on the global stage. You know, we have Global Leadership Forum. We have the International Women's Congress. We have the fashion show. And then we wrap it up with the concerts, the closing concerts. For many people, that's like a major highlight as well. You know, so 12 events that you would typically pay different tickets for in different times in the year, 3 days. Just take that time off and just relax. Somebody say relax.
Relax.
Yes, relax.
And
Just take your time.
tonight you're gonna have a taster of the fashion show, just a little snippet, and we have a presentation. So it's all encompassing. It's a beautiful event.
It's like being at the World Cup. I don't know if anyone has been at the World Cup before. Many of us have watched from our screens, but you can be part of it. You can be there. It's the World Cup for entrepreneurs. Yeah. Okay.
Just right.
Stephen. Yeah.
Farah, you've just joined the board. What was your experience like?
Family. One thing, you know, obviously I've just joined the board recently, but it's just been beautiful seeing how you've developed this incredible community from all over the world, and everyone is just invested to this incredible platform. Everyone wants everyone else to succeed. And I think that's really what we're trying to do here is we want to empower entrepreneurs. We want to give them a platform to be all that they can be and give them the tools that they need so they can excel. So I'm really excited to go because, you know, this is what we get to do every day, but imagine doing it with 10,000 people from all over the world, an international community that is there. And imagine the people you can learn from. And that's really, really excites me. It's about a business community coming together from all over the world to really ignite business.
Thank you very much, Nikki.
So I'm imagining you're sitting out there thinking, but it's in November, right? You kind of like, it's November, it's Ghana, that's quite soon. So what I would like to say is there are other ways of getting involved, and if you can't go in November, there are other opportunities. So there are 4 opportunities to get involved. So maybe there are questions about each of them. One is attending the event in November, and there is information that you'll receive about that. You can also sponsor somebody to attend the event. That's another way of getting involved. If you know somebody who has a tech business or somebody with a lot of potential, and perhaps they don't have the funds to do it, but you can see they have potential, you can also sponsor somebody else. And you can also get involved in the London network. Perhaps you can share how people can get involved and what that means.
Yeah. Come and talk to me.
Okay.
That's all I can say. When I get my voice back.
Yeah.
So my understanding is we have a community here. If you want to be involved, there's a really, really exciting opportunity to be involved, that a community that Stephen runs, when they have regular meetups and opportunities to help each other. And it is about, we're trying to build a community here. So if you just want to be involved in the London one, come and speak to Stephen, who doesn't have a voice, so you might have to do a bit of sign language. Is there a question there?
Yeah, that scan that we're looking at, is that the scan? What is that for? Is that taking us to the actual sign up?
Yes. So if you want to make a commitment, either you want to attend or you want to take any step. So as soon as you scan the QR code, it takes you to a form, and then you fill, and then you indicate what step you'd like to take.
Yeah. So I'd just like to check in with the audience. Are there any questions about any of these areas? Yeah.
I'm very used to holding a microphone. I'm a global television broadcaster. So basically, we can support you in 2 ways. First way is that the Sky Channel I work with has got 42 stations across the world. It has a 1 billion daily audience. They are in Ghana, they are in Nigeria, and they have a very big station in London. So if you contact me, then we will get you on one of the shows that will promote this right across the world.
Awesome. There we go.
I like that. I'm used to applause as well. And secondly, we have our own show. So basically myself, I'm a royal broadcaster, and that's our specialist subject. I also have my colleague Helen Ashard, and we have a show each week called the Royally Rich Lifestyle Show. It was started to actually support people like you, the entrepreneurs in this room, because I looked at Brexit. I wasn't a favorite of Brexit. I used to work behind the scenes at Number 10. I knew they'd make a mess of it. And so 6 years ago, we started promoting entrepreneurs across the world. So we have a show each week that is called the Royally Rich Lifestyle Show. You can look it up or contact me. And basically for that, you can come on the show. There's no cost. And we have a massive audience, especially places like America. We've just signed a new deal that gives us another 5 million audience across the world.
Wow. That's amazing.
That is magic. Thank you so much. That's very, very exciting. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Douglas Sopong. I'm also an entrepreneur, and my journey took me from corporate to entrepreneurship. And when I started, one of the things that entrepreneurs these days do not know is the financial gymnastics you have to go through. Throughout East London and Essex, I knew every petrol station, Esso petrol station, when they started, you put your card in, you don't have money in it, and it gives you 90 pounds, you fill your tank, and then 3 days or 4 days later, when the money comes in, they take it out. That is what I used to be when I started my journey. Fast forward, right now, I'm in Ghana. I do real estate things in Ghana. Originally, I'm a chartered accountant. Last year, we won the best Airbnb company in Ghana.
Oh, wow.
And so for this event, Douglas Luxury Apartments, that's the name of the company there, we would love to give you massive discounts for accommodation in our very luxury apartment.
That's amazing. Thank you.
I'm assuming you will be there, will you? Yay! Fantastic. That's great. Thank you so much. This is amazing. Are there any other questions that you might have about the event or about the community? Do you have a question? Yeah.
Or any other commitments?
So my question, sorry, it might take you back a little bit. The question is about when did this start? Global Entrepreneurship Festival. I just wanted to know the history.
Oh, okay. I could share a bit. So the vision for the Global Entrepreneurship Festival started, I'd say 2015. Yeah, I'd say 2015. And it didn't start with the same name. It evolved over time, but the vision started by Dr. Sumit Smart-Francis in 2015. When he thought about it, I mean, like I shared the story the other time, we were locked in because we didn't have the rent. It was as a result of partnership with someone else that got us, the keys back. But he thought about it. If I am facing this, how much more other entrepreneurs who do not have the same access? And that was the pain, a lot of entrepreneurs struggle. So how do we put that end to that struggle, And we started first with a region kind of campaign, help entrepreneurs within this particular region get access to funding, grants, loans, and then we built it further, okay, can we expand? Because it's not just in this region. Entrepreneurship and the struggles, I mean, from every part of the world you can relate. It's the same. It's the same. And so the vision for Global Entrepreneurship Festival came as a result of, that goal to build Africa's next Silicon Valley. And that's the e-village, where entrepreneurs can come together and that this is home. When Silicon Valley started, it was in this small room, they talked about it. And now we know what it is today. So this is another window of opportunity as well. So from that vision of having the e-village set up, we had a conference to bring people to the e-village, which was the first edition of the Global Entrepreneurship Festival, which held in a very beautiful town in Nigeria. It's called Akure, very beautiful place. And the e-village is situated there, and so the first edition was last year. 2024, and this second one is the one in Accra. But the dream and the vision over time is for every month in every year, there's going to be a festival in one country. So pick your country and travel. Hallelujah. Amen.
I'd like to add to that because I was speaking on vision. You know, it's really a vision. I met Dr. Sumi Smart last year, and we had a couple of phone calls, and it's that vision that's bringing all of us here today. So it's not just a thing, even though it started last year. And one of the striking things he said to me that got me like, he said, I've already met you in the vision realms. You know, we're connected, we clicked. So that's that thing. And it's that vision that is bringing all of us here today. So it's a great vision, and it says, write it down so that everyone that reads it will run with it. And that's why we're here. It's great. Now, even though it started last year, he spoke about in Akure and Ondo states, we have South Africa in 2027 already bidding for it. It's 2027, a couple of years. So we have a few countries lined up. This mixer is also, it's born out of that bigger vision, bigger picture. So London, we're hosting ours. And then, like he said, you know, next year, it's not going to be like this. It's coming to the UK to do a big auditorium, but it's been to Atlanta, Dubai, South Africa, just the mixers. Now, imagine what next year will be. So get in now, be a part of it. There are different avenues of being involved, as we've heard. So you can either make the dream happen for someone else, you know, you can showcase your own your exhibition, your business, etc. It's a global platform. It's from Africa to the rest of the world, and the rest of the world back to Africa. So even though we say global, global is relative, and it's young, passionate people, you know, ready to make a change. And yeah, so join the movement. That's why you're here, you know. So help add it to that.
Yep.
All right.
Perfect.
Thank you.
So are there any more questions about the event or about the local community? No? Oh, yeah, one more.
One question.
Okay.
All right, thank you very much. My name is Adinola. I have a company here called Inspirecraft Global Limited from Nigeria. And I applied earlier for the GEF program. I got an invitation, and I was also added to the WhatsApp channel. And then where we've been getting a lot, and also taking the next 4th course. So I was speaking with Mr. Femi earlier about what does that mean in terms of being on the program, and also in terms of putting things together that was coming to the festival, because I want to be in the festival, but I just want to know what status of person like that, and does it mean we have to buy the ticket and then, you know, get our hotels booked and flights and all of that, just to get all of that clarification in terms of logistics and what our level of participation is going to be at the festival, if we're going to be allowed to, you know, pitch our products and all of that.
Yeah. Okay. Do you want me to? Yeah.
So logistical questions about what's the participation, how much do you need to organize in advance? Yeah.
Yeah, so I had a chat with him. This is speaking to the EIP program. And so you've spoken to me. So any of us on the board, that's why we're here. We'll take it to the next level. So that's why this event is being held. So we can connect with yourself. And in terms of, like you said, logistics, he's made, and basically he's waiting for the next step on the EIP program.
Yeah.
The EIP committee, they're watching here. So by the way, just recognizing all the other global board members here. So Patrick highlighted the different events. So it's 12 events in one. So the subcommittee for that will be sure to pass that information, but they're listening as well. And then we'll take it forward. So you'll be part of the UK delegation. I think Patrick has some package. We're having like a global diaspora returns as well in terms of investment, not just going. So if you're in the diaspora, we have people in the room that haven't been back to Africa. They were born here. I've met a few, some 10, 20 years. Nigeria is changing every 6 months. It's going to be my first time in Ghana. You know, I'm looking forward to it. And it's amazing. So for us in the diaspora, it's time to return. I had Ghana is taking people from America everywhere. So, well, you can, even if you're not returning physically, you can return with your ideas, initiatives, your investments. Some are into property and so much. So you're in the right place. I'm just going to, the theme of this year is talking about the AI-powered entrepreneur creating a sustainable future or planet, right?
Yeah.
So you're into AI, so it's right up your street. And you spoke to me about your product, and it sounds amazing. Did I hear you say you were going to invest as well? Just in your speech, you want to invest in someone?
Yes, because I'm also a part of the PC in the US. So the dream also is to be able to use AI.
Fantastic.
Into funds to defend a couple of young guys into retirement and all that. I'm like, okay, all right, with AI now, this is practically using the savings in doing something, right?
Yeah.
So I feel like that's empowerment and the right connection with PC. So this program actually presents that opportunity to see how we can
yeah. You're in the right room. You're in the right place. I'm looking forward to the networking. Just conscious of time. I can see currently a few of my friends. I'm going to connect them together. He's the CEO of Unity Africa. We've got some great guys here. Let me not call them out, but just conscious of the time. But you're in the right room. We're all in the right room. And
okay, and just to add, one of the plans for the UK community is we're leading the UK delegation. And what that means is, for things like your logistics, your flights, your accommodation for 5 nights, all put into a package, well thought of and well considered as well, because it's from this community, so definitely, yes, there's a ticket price for the ticket tiers that we have, but the goal is to have everyone who's going from the UK delegation have like a VVIP treatment, so there's a package. As soon as you maybe scan the QR code, definitely you get more details on it and how we can make it easy. So all you have to think about is just going down to that global stage and making, hey, white the sun shines, and taking advantage of the stage while other things like, the logistics is taken care of. And thankfully, Mr. Douglas has offered some very great discounts, which we're going to discuss. Hopefully we can get some free, but discounts, and then also we've heard from the TV broadcast station as well, giving us the opportunities. But there are lots of opportunities in this room. So my first take is take advantage here and then take advantage in the global stage. If you can see much here, how much more would you see in Accra? So take advantage. Okay. I think, Nikki.
I think that, is it time to take a break now?
Yes.
Have we got time for a break?
We-
So can we give a big round of applause for everyone who shared, for our information? So I would say it's a 10-minute break. So we're going to take a 10-minute break. So I would suggest meet 3 people at least. And if you are interested in taking part, come and speak to Stephen or Femi or Patrick. Come and speak to us now. And get back in here in 10 minutes time, because we have some creative delights for you. It's going to be fantastic. So come back in here in 10 minutes, but meet 3 people. Meet 3 people.
How are you? So lovely to meet you. How are you? Great.
So, Madam, I think we should have had an online moderator here as well. You kind of forget us that we're also online and they're having a great time. But amazing to see what's happening down there, and it's just beautiful to see the UK delegation, what's going to be happening from their end. I don't know what's your feedback on the way the event is going so far. You want to mute your mic? And yes, I heard it's live on YouTube as well, and so it's going great. for those who are watching live on YouTube. But we on Zoom, probably we should have had our own back-end moderation. The mic is yours, Chairman Dan.
I, like you, Dr. Sumi, am fascinated by this event, the enthusiasm, the appropriate passing of information. I would wish that in addition to Nikki mentioning the ability to sponsor entrepreneurs, that she would mention sponsoring elements of GEF as well. I don't have any way. I wrote to Stephen, but have no other way to connect. I'm fascinated by this event. It's the first one I've been able to attend on a streaming basis, and it's thrilling. I'm sad not to be there, as I know you and Dr. Joy and many others are, but to be able to participate this way is certainly much better than not at all. So
definitely, you can say that again. I mean, you have to get used to not being able to participate in those things because at the end of the day, we'll not be able to meet up the numbers of countries. As Mr. Patrick said in the room, Global Business Mixers is going to be happening a lot more next year. In a single month, we're going to be having about 2-3 countries having a mixer. So it's highly impossible to meet us. So we better start getting used to the virtual platform.
I guess so. I guess so. I'll settle for a virtual platform. Certainly saves money on airfare, that's for sure.
You can say that again, but I also have the feeling of just sitting down here and just watching what's happening across miles away, and entrepreneurs sharing the same perspective, sharing the same vision, understanding the movement, and what is that for you?
I agree, and the two gentlemen that spoke, the gentleman from Sky Channel who jumped up, seemingly not aware of what we were doing until this event, and was so impressed with the movement, and we all know it is a movement, that he is willing to get Sky Channel and what will soon be 5 or 6 billion people watching to become aware of GEF. That's a validation of the movement you've created, and we've all worked so hard to help evolve. It's fascinating. I look back to when there was Entrepreneurship Village and all the expectations that we had and now are becoming real, physically real. And the first GEF last year, that was so thrilling and so wonderful. And I compare it to what we now expect. You always said it would be bigger and better. But the event, the festival, the Entrepreneurship Village, has become a movement. And you can see it transforming the world that we live in London, Durban, Dubai, Egypt, all around the world. You can see people appreciating the uniqueness and the importance of what this whole ecosystem of AYE, Entrepreneurship Village, and GEF has created. And as you just indicated, when we see multiple events in capital cities around the world each month next year, it's just going to bring it to a whole new level, to the benefit of entrepreneurs in Africa who are craving the kinds of insights and resources that we provide at eVillage as well. Oh, by the way, I noticed that we did open the annex. I think that's outstanding. The facility we now have in Ghana as well. The growth is magnificent. The excitement and enthusiasm is magnificent. And it's exciting to be a part, along with everyone else, of making this a reality. And kudos to you. I've said it so many times, I'll never stop saying it. Kudos to you, and certainly Dr. Joy, who is working as hard in the background. You guys are amazing, amazing people, and you will be forever remembered for what you have created for Africa.
Well, thank you. Thank you so much, Chairman Dan. Of course, this is not a creation alone. This is a divine vision for entrepreneurs. There's a big team working backstage behind this. As we join in this live, we have a lot of backstage guys doing some work with the exhibition, doing some work with the layout, doing some work with back-end travel support department. Guys are working in the offices, closing at 12 midnight, 1 a.m. This is just beautiful.
Closing, the way I look at it, they're just opening then.
Yeah, one of the
because there are people there throughout the night.
Yeah, they are there. One of the beautiful things is as we're having this conversation right now, I think and I foresee it happening next year, or if not next year, in 2 years' time, and in 3-4 years' time, it's going to be crazy. I foresee that we're going to be in virtual rooms like this, and we might be joining 2 or 3 events at the same time, and we run commentary on it like we're doing just now, getting out of Tokyo, speaking about what's happening in Tokyo and Japan, and just going back into what is happening in Madagascar and then off to Malaysia. That's just going to be beautiful about the global business mixer working around. So if you join in virtually, people are joining on live stream in Zoom, but I guess now those on YouTube, brother, are just going to be watching the timer. So thank God few of us came to join here via Zoom. At least we can hear some back-end commentary. They're having some networking session happening right now, and I think they forgot to play some music for us to be able to be part of that networking session. So we backstage are running some commentary. My name is Dr. Simis Matt Francis, project lead for Global Entrepreneurship Festival. And I'm having some brilliant chat here with Chairman Dan, Global Entrepreneurship Festival Global Board Chairman. While we wait for them to calm down and we can reconnect back into the room to join in on the last lap of this session. Loretta, I see the love from you. Thank you very much for that love. Chairman Dan, it's good to also ask you right now, what are you thinking of and in terms of your expectation for GEF 2025? What is the most important thing that you're looking forward to? Before I just call you up, Rosemary, I want to acknowledge you. I saw you so much on the YouTube streaming. I'm in a lot of chat session with a lot of people there. I saw your engagement. I'm looking forward to seeing you, Rosemary. Chairman Dan, what were you looking forward to GEF 2025?
I think the most significant thing that happened in GEF 2024 will happen at a much higher level in 2025, and that's collaboration and relationships. The nature of the relationships that most of us formed, those of us who were more senior entrepreneurs formed with junior entrepreneurs, I think is exactly what I expect we will see again at GEF 2025. I've been working on getting information from those who did develop relationships at GEF 2024 and the outcomes that have been achieved in a year from so many of the dozens of people who have those collaborations that I'm aware of is astounding. So I expect that those will be enhanced at GEF 2025. New relationships will be forged and new companies will be developed and will grow further because of the nature of those collaborations.
True, great stuff. Major thing that I'm looking forward to, I guess you said it. Interestingly, there are people out there in chat with me right now asking me, I'm here, the building name, I'm here, how do I get in? I'm here, I have a policy, Chairman Dan, and I'm right here at the virtual room. And this is what happens when you have festival. This is what happens when somebody's asking me, what is the map? I almost want to say, what can you just show them a venue for heaven's sake? Oh my God. Please, it's Linklater is a big venue. So what can a person miss it? But let's use this as a conversation right now. People sometimes do not read the messages. People sometimes do not study your logistics plan. People sometimes do not follow the instructions. And a project like this, a festival this massive, this is also an opportunity to encourage everyone to just make sure that you are checking important emails, you are following important brief about the festival itself, Chairman Dan. Maybe I should tell you this now. What I'm looking forward to is people following the map and the program, because it's big. If you don't follow the map, you're going to miss out on it. I wanted to call upon Frida just now because I saw her on to talk about what following the map would mean. We got a map that leads you to the beach. We've got a map that leads you to the investment lounge. We've got a map that leads you to different breakout rooms. And just from engaging with what I'm seeing on this chat right now, from just a global business mixer that is happening in the UK, I want to advise everyone attending the GF Mixer, please do not send me a message at that festival. Very important. It's a huge carnival. Maps, informations are going to be sent. And another beautiful thing is we have a 24 hours AI assistance for every single 10,000 delegates. Chairman Dan, how does that make you feel?
It's amazing. I mean, we talk about AI and the value that it brings, and certainly it's the theme of this year's GEF, and to have it incorporated into the processes is just indicative of a piece of the value it provides. As you know, I'm a huge proponent of AI. I use it all the time for myself and my clients and recommend it constantly. And I think we're going to be able to see it instantiated at GEF 2025 in a variety of different ways.
Amazing, amazing. So for everyone joining in, for those of you attending the festival, yes, we have 24 hours travel support line, but most importantly, every delegate has got an assistant. And I think this should be out. I don't know if my assistant is right here. This should be out as a publication to everybody. Benga, I wanted to get some contributions there as well. Frida, I asked Chairman Dan what he was most looking forward to for GEF 2025. You in Ghana, what do you feel like? What are you looking forward to the most for GEF 2025 this year? Talk to us. I give you permission to unmute your mic. I see you might be struggling with that. You can unmute your mic if you, yes, go ahead.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you so much, Dr. Smart. Thank you, everyone, for joining on. GEF is one of the most exciting, I can't even say one of the, it's the most exciting thing happening right now. And it's an opportunity for every entrepreneur.
I know that feeling where you get a feedback on your mic and then you're trying to rectify it. But anyway, yeah, kill off the echo around you, and then we're gonna get Frida back to tell us what is it like. Chairman, this feels like a news commentary, and I'm from the main station, and I'm hearing what's happening right in Ghana. What's the weather like? What's the tempo like in Ghana? So yes, back to Frida. Tell us once again, what's the weather like in Ghana? What is the tension like? What is the energy like in Ghana? How is it feeling like for those in Accra, Ghana, for the festival? Go ahead.
Ghana is beautiful. Ghana is the weather is so beautiful. The sunshine, the beautiful.
Oh my God. Okay, I think Lincoln Leaders is getting back into the editorial, and yes, we're gonna be able to get back to them shortly. A lot of music, a lot of voices happening right there. I had to mute them. They're having so much fun. A lot of champagne glasses. I could hear the sounds already, and I think that's what Chairman Dan and myself is already missing. We ain't got a virtual champagnes here yet. If you are here, another big news is that I heard our tickets are fast selling out. If you haven't secured the ticket for the Global Entrepreneurship Festival, make sure that you do so. Now, there's another thing I want to share about GEF, Chairman Dan, and I kind of think that you're lucky this time. Yeah, I'm going to say you're lucky this time. Now, what is it that I want to share? It's the fact that for GEF this year, most people are pairing up. People are coming with their spouse. People are coming with their friends. People are coming with their neighbors. People are coming with their colleagues. I have a company that is flying in this entire staff for a retreat at the festival. And luckily for Chairman Dan this year, you're coming with your wife. What is a trip like this? You know, coming with someone you love, coming with your friend, with all those activities that you also experienced yourself. Chairman Dan, what is it like? Rosemary is already shocked. I see your emoji. Well, let me hear from Chairman Dan first. Go ahead, sir.
Well, Sherry and I will be married 60 years next year. She is the love of my life. I tell people, you don't really know me until you know Sherry. I fell in love with Nigeria and Ghana, but I fell in love with Nigeria last August 2024 when I first came, because of the people and the culture and pretty much everything that I saw, some very sad, some very exciting, all very insightful. For those of you who are in love and know or care about someone, certainly as long as I have, no incredible experience is complete until you can share it with the person in your life. And it literally brings tears to my eyes because Sherry couldn't come last year. Since that time, she has met Dr. Sumi and Dr. Joy in person, many others, maybe not in person, but online. and she is so excited, not excited about the long plane trip, but she is so excited to meet all the people that she knows online, to see others like Dr. Sumi and Dr. Joy, who are now a part of our family, and to meet all the other people who will be at GEF, who she can, because she's an amazing human being, and everyone I've ever met through this process is the same, and amazing human beings deserve to meet and share with other amazing human beings. So to answer your question, it's the most important thing in my life right now, is having her with me to share the joy that you guys all provide me and her as well.
Amazing stuff, man. It's so beautiful to hear. 60 years of marriage, and this is one of the most beautiful gifts he's given his wife. 60 years of marriage, an experience at GEF. This means a lot, man. You got your friends, you got your colleagues, you got your parents, you got your family, you got your kids. GEF is a festival of business, a festival of fun, where we aren't just doing business, and we never mixing business with pleasure, like I said earlier, but we're always and at ease going to make business pleasurable. Frida, back to you again. You're in Ghana. You know, many things, it's about Ghana. It's Ghana's time. You know what I'm saying? And yesterday, they started some campaign saying it's London time, but it's not really London time. It's really, really Ghana time. What is the energy like in Ghana? What are they thinking about the festival? Before you then tell me, what is it going to be like you coming with your friends? Because I see that energy as well. The mic is yours.
Okay. There's so much excitement in Ghana. I think this is one of the biggest festivals that entrepreneurs are witnessing in Ghana. So the excitement, the energy we are receiving, the participation, we received over 3,000 volunteers. So you can imagine the anticipation for the major events. It's actually very huge here. A lot of excitement going on, and we just can't wait. We just can't wait for November.
Okay, so now describe something for me right now. You've been at the resort, you've been at the beach, you've seen everything that is happening right there. What is it like being at that beach 3 days, 3 nights with your friends? Describe, just imagine it and explain what it's going to be like.
Dr. Sumi, it's already 7 p.m. in Ghana, but I am still in the office just because of the view. The view in La Palma is so amazing. It's very serene. The landmark, the view of the beach, the trees, the atmosphere is amazing. It's so beautiful. It's so serene. It adds to your peace of mind. It adds to money also. Yeah, everything is so lovely over here. I just can't wait for our guests to come.
Amazing, amazing. Thank you so much. That's Frida, PR manager from Ghana. And I'm still in conversation with Chairman Dan, Colorado, United States. If you're just joining us, we are still with Linklaters with the United Kingdom Global Business Mix is happening. And we are just waiting for them to get back. Guess what these guys are doing? They're networking, they're having fun, they're eating, they're drinking, and they left us here eventually. So we had nothing to feed on, but to feed on the expectation for November, and that's what we are all looking at. Yeah, Frida said one of the biggest events in Ghana. That's what GEF is the biggest entrepreneurship event in the world. Yes, just important that everybody knows that there's nothing like it. I've been to many things. I don't know if I should even say this here, but maybe I should say it here. Chairman Dan, I spoke to Dr. Joy, who is in the hunger right now in New York. I said, Dr. Joy, tell me now, what's it like there in New York? You know, tell me, what's the experience like now? What's happening there? And guess what Dr. Joy said? She said, I'm not being biased. I'm not being taking sides right now. But I'm going to tell you the same thing you told me when you were in Davos in Switzerland. I said, what was that? I said, honestly, the entire experience here is not as a half up to GEF. I'm like, what? Honestly,
and that's the UN General Assembly. That's UN Week, United Nations General Assembly.
I'm telling you. See, I think it was, I don't know if it was the chairman of the committee, Stephen Camilleri, that said it, or Patrick, who said, if you're not in GEF, you can't explain it. There's no way to explain it. It's when you get there. And then somebody said, yeah, Camilleri said, it was the energy. And that is it. That was the honest truth. And somebody now asked him, yeah, in the UK, and said, what energy? Is it on the concert? He said, no, not the concert. Everything. And to be honest with you, it's everything. I'll give you an example. Somebody lost the latest iPhone. 2 people on the concert ground. They were looking for the iPhone for the person. don't know where's iPhone. Everybody, you know, the securities. Oh, because and then they checked the person that lost the phone. They were dancing, they were partying, they were dancing. And they're like, wait, how do you come here to Africa? One guy's from Asia, one comes from the US, and you guys lost your phone. And it's like, no, I can't let that phone ruin this moment. Like this is, I've not seen anything like this before. So that energy is just amazing. That moment is just beautiful. And like what Frida said, oh my God, the beauty. I'm gonna go live on Instagram and I'm gonna have a session. And you know, having this, Chairman Dan, I think we should even have a commentary session where we have the GEF experience on, and we invite people to send everybody 1 hour, and we try to explain it to you so that you can understand. I wish I could buy the flight ticket for everybody I know. I wish I could get everybody I know in that room. I don't, and I get it when Chairman Dan said he got emotional. I felt like crying because in GEF, it's not, we can't explain it. But let me see, because I see somebody here who just had the boldness to switch on his camera as well, probably is enjoying the conversation. Maybe he can describe it. Benga Adibambo, what do you want to say GEF can be described like? We couldn't describe it. Let's see if you can describe GEF. I'm going to allow you to mute your mic. Yes, of course, the mic is yours to contribute. If you're just joining us, remember, this is the Global Business Mixer UK. They're having a networking session currently ongoing, and lots of music, a lot of dancing, a lot of things. I'm seeing pictures right here on my phone. I'm seeing some back-end information. It's looking beautiful. They have a different room for their networking and a different room for their entertainment. They've got a performance, and they even have a fashion show that's going to be happening there. If you're not used to being described what is happening, I guess there was a time in your life when you listened to soccer on radio. So I'm trying to tell you, like a commentator, the footballer passes is about to score. Somebody's chasing to a champagne right now. There are a lot of smiles. So just be imagining as I'm giving you the commentary of what's happening at the UK. But back to Benga Adibambo, can you describe GEF if it's possible?
Yeah, thank you so much, Mr. President. I believe strongly that what is happening presently is not accidental. I think just as you said earlier, we need to see how we should start creating virtual experience towards GEF 25. I would like to say this, you know, there are two kinds of product in life, the one you consume and the one you experience. And I can assure you the best products are the ones that are actually experienced. And then the way things are going, I believe strongly that we're going to be having a wowing experience at the GEF 2025. And what is happening presently is a testament to that. I think we seriously need to work around how to create a fantastic virtual experience for people at the GEF 2025. And I love what you said, Mr. President, about the issue of virtual assistant for all the 10,000 delegates at the festival. Wow, I can't. It was like I didn't hear that well. Maybe probably you should still say something about it for like probably a minute or two. But I can assure us, if what you are looking for is a wowing experience, not just a product to consume, then GEF 2025 is the best place to be. Thank you so much, Mr. President.
Oh my God! Well, he tried. He tried to explain the GEF, but not explaining it at all. So
I'll tell you,
once
Dr.
again,
Sumi,
GEF. Yes, sir.
I had it's funny, you talked about the two people who lost their cell phones. It wasn't even a thought. Both of them, I can replace the phones. I'm not going to miss this experience. Something else happened to me that confirms what you're saying, how impossible it is to describe, because it's the energy. It's just, there's something about the environment, the energy kept me up all night, 2 nights in a row for the events. It's impossible to describe. And I was sitting with Jeff Hoffman, who, for those of you who don't know, was a major entrepreneur himself, decided he was going to focus on helping other entrepreneurs, created the Global Entrepreneurship Network and Global Entrepreneurship Week. During Global Entrepreneurship Week is when we held GEF 2024. Jeff said that there were, I think, 10,000 or 50,000 events going on at that time in that week in 170 countries around the world. And I was expressing to him just what you said. Jeff, this is so magical. I don't even know how to describe it. And his comment was, Dan, there is no way. This is someone who travels all year long to all countries in the world. He said, there is no way to express it. You just have to be here. So I want to say, if you want to appreciate what that means, you've got to be there. I mean, streaming is an incredible way to participate in what's going on now, and it will be at GEF. It will not come close because you won't have that energy around you every minute. It will not come close to how you will feel and what you will experience and what my beautiful wife Sherry will soon experience by being there. You just have to be there. And before, at the last day, I spoke to 7 or 8 high net worth individuals or investors who I'd met during the 3-day period. And I asked them, what do you think about this event? It was as if a script had been written, because almost to the word, the response was, I've never been to an event like this in my entire life. In my entire life. And these are people who go to events all the time and have for years or decades. I've never been to an event like this in my entire life. So I urge you, plead with you for your sake, do what you can to be there. I guarantee you, you won't be sorry.
Wow.
But
Thank
you
you
will
so
if you
much.
don't come.
Thank you so much. Amazing words from Chairman Dan. While we wait for Link Classes to connect back as a round up their final lap from the UK business mix. Well, amazing words from you. When you said streaming live, I feel like writing, designing a banner, and we posted and we said, streaming live Global Entrepreneurship 2025 will not be happening because it's unfair. It's just unfair. It's just as unfair to put a person behind the screen and let you go through that torture. To put a person behind the screen and allow you watch this happening. It is unfair to mankind. And I'm not joking. You might see that campaign going on. It's GEF is an experience. It's not one of those conferences that you're trying to listen to audio and take notes. From what Benga said, from what you consume in GEF, mentally, psychologically, and then physical consumption, to what you experience in GEF. That's what makes GEF. The entire travel is part of the thing. How will you travel? Either you go travel by road, by train, by walking, by suffering. GEF is one of those destinations that once you get there, you forgot how you got there. Oh my God, I don't think you heard me.
And you don't want to think
travel,
about how you're going to go home.
Yeah, exactly. You're going to think about no more. Just talking about travel, but Evelyn has gone in the room, the project manager for the travel support for GEF. She's a GM of City Travels. And of course, he's going to touch on 1 or 2 things that is in line for our international guests that will be coming into the country. Now, Evelyn and her team, instead of people to travel support, different languages, they speak different languages, they've got a powerful customer care, they've got a powerful guest arrival, they've got powerful things waiting. But why should I keep talking when Evelyn is here? Evelyn, you've got 1 minute. What is your department planning towards GEF? The mic is yours.
Thank you, Mr. President. Ghana is ready, the travel desk is ready, the hotels are ready, the tour destinations are ready, the airport team is ready. We can't wait to host Ghana. Host you to Ghana, being the gateway of Africa and then the center of the world. It's a country that when you come, there are diverse cultures for you to enjoy from. Our foods are rich, our people are very hospitable. You will never find anybody frowning her face or his face. You can be rest assured that you are coming to Ghana to experience Ghana, to eat Ghana, to feel Ghana, to wear Ghana, and then you leave Ghana with memories, wanting to come back again and again.
She left back to marry Ghana. Can we marry Ghana?
You want Ghana, we give you career close to where. Our points are very nice. We have the Fugus, we have the Kentes, we have the African wears. As you can see, I'm wearing a t-shirt with the print of Ghana. You know, so it tells you that you can wear Ghana wherever you go.
Thank you very, very much. I guess she did not get the last part that I said, and I'm glad she did not get it. Somebody will tell you in the room. Thank you. That's Evelyn, amazing lady, Chris. very, very great personality. You could just feel our energy. You could just feel, if you want to see somebody that will host you, you will know how they speak to you. Full of energy, beautiful personality. And you met Elvin, you should see our team, our entire team, lots of people, from those that will welcome you at arrival to those that take care of you once you've arrived. I don't know what's happening to my charger. I hope I do not miss out on it. A backup charger is needed here as a matter of emergency to those that is in concern. I need a Type-C charger right away. Now, as we begin to finalize and wait for Linklaters to continue to connect back in for our final laps, Mr. William, Professor Williams is in the house. Welcome, sir, one of the board members as well that is joining in. And I just want to say thank you for taking our time to join in here today. I'm going to go back to Frida. Frida, yeah, Linklater is about to get back. I see when they put that logo up, they're gonna get back shortly. But pass the message through Linklater that they need to unmute their mic, because I muted them because we're just hearing the music and the champagne glasses, and then we had to start our own conversation. So Frida, I'm going to come back to you. And what would this question be? This question would be, let's talk about the kind of guests that are coming. You know, we've got VC coming, we've got great speakers coming in as well. We've got people that can change and transform lives coming. You're a young entrepreneur yourself, and maybe I should even pass that to Rosemary, because she experienced it last year. Yeah, Rosemary experienced it last year, and I'm going to ask her again. She got a lot of that last year. I'm going to ask her again. Rosemary, first, 30 seconds, what was the experience last year? And in 30 seconds, what are you looking forward to with the kind of people that you're going to be meeting this year? The mic is yours.
Thank you very much, Mr. President. Good evening, everybody. Like you said, I knew what GF was until I hopped in on a night bus and I arrived at Akure from Port Harcourt. When I got there, I was like, wow, it's an event I wouldn't want to miss again, honestly. And GF, I met someone at GF that as a virtual assistant, I worked for the person and he paid me like handsomely. So without me being involved in GF, I wouldn't see the client per
so
se.
Attractive that you have no choice but to identify money with the looks of a man. Go ahead, Rosemary. I just started to expatiate on that.
So I'm so happy. To the extent I wish to work for GF, and my dream came true actually. And it has been a wonderful journey so far. So yeah, I'm expecting nothing less than perfection in Ghana. So even if it means me hopping on another night bus to Ghana, I don't mind. For me to be in GF this year. Thank you so much, sir.
Wow, thank you very, very much. If you can't beat them, then you join them. That's what Rosemary did. And she has joined us. She's one of the amazing people that we have. Like Frida said, we had over 3,000 people. Now, I want to say something, because I know we're going to be connecting back to Linklaters in the United Kingdom as we finalize this session, because I think within the next 20, 30 minutes, we should be out of here. But I need to say something. And I'm going to say this openly. I've said it several times. You see what you saw last year? Every single thing that you saw last year, every single thing that you experienced last year, every single thing that you felt last year, multiply it. And multiply it by 100. I didn't say multiply it by 1. I didn't say multiply it by 10. I said multiply it by 100. That is what is going to happen in GEF 2025. I said it. Quote me. By 100, that is what is going to happen in terms of the numbers, the people, the experience, the fun. It's crazy. Right now, maybe I should even tell you, maybe you're curious. How do I sleep? Oh my God, I sleep with the 12 events dancing in my mind. I sleep with the 5 events turning my brains around. I am haunted by the experience of GEF. I am tormented by the activities of GEF. I have nightmares of live bands. Do you know the fire that come on stage? Those are my nightmares. My nightmares is not a masquerade chasing me. Sometimes there's a band drumming. I can see the blast of the massive speakers of the linery on that beachfront. The sound blast into my dreams, and those are my nightmares. It's crazy. You know, have you seen how people are mad on concert? Those are the kind of nightmares I have. So I don't have nightmares of anything chasing me. I get nightmares of how beautiful, how massive this event is. And guess what? In those thousands of people, and the thousands of people that can impact their life. Yeah, because this is one of those rare rooms where thousands of reputable people are going to be together. That is one of the strengths of GF. Yes, you can go to any concert, you can go in any event, and there's thousands. And then you realize that in that concert, maybe 90% are hoodlums, 20% want to steal your phone and rob you, 50% do not have a direction in life, and then you are the only reasonable person there. And then, is that what you call networking? But imagine being in a room, thousands of people that are better than you. That's what I'm looking for right now. People that are better than me in every aspect of my life. I'm being with them for 3 days and 3 nights. Someone can help me connect to Linklater so that we can know if we should still wait for them as they do their final closing. I think they have a closing remark to give and some closing announcement. But just before we do that, I just also want to go to Chris. I see Chris is in the room, and he's also Ghanaian there. Honestly speaking, when people, what does it feel to be Ghanaian on a time like this? I think that's going to be my question to you, Chris. What does it truly, genuinely feel to be Ghanaian on a time like this? The mic is yours.
Thank you very much, Mr. President. How? I don't know. At this very time, to be a Ghanaian is more than to be proud, because you are hosting the best event ever. Because last year I was at GEF, and what I experienced was unique, different from every other event. You can feel that network environment. You can feel that connection between entrepreneurs.
Hey, Chris.
It happens that I met a guy at the event, and at the end of the day, we connected during the closing concert, because the guy couldn't dance. At the end of the day, I said, "Oh, let's do whatever we can do so that we can vibe with everybody." At the end of the day, we exchanged contact, and then he happened to be into tech, app development, and then he helped me to develop an app that we are here to launch. So, and he did it free without charging anything. So I got that connection through, GEF last year. And looking at what is being prepared for 2025, just like President just said, it is even, I think, 1,000 times what I saw last year. And to be a Ghanaian precisely in this year is like, God has come to us because we are going to experience the best time ever with the kind of speakers, with the kind of investors that will be coming on board. I think Ghana should be proud of this year and hope to host it more and more. Thank you, Mr. President.
More and more. Well, from what he said, I've got a message for some of you who are looking for app developers and want paying a fortune for your app development things you launch, app you launch. Well, you heard it live and direct. Just come to GEF, teach somebody how to dance, and they'll do your app for you. That is the story of Chris Attica, who just taught somebody how to dance, and then we got the app he wants his business for it. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have to round up this session our own. I just want to thank you guys for being able to join the United Kingdom Global Business Mixer. I can tell you for sure, these guys are just having fun and they're forgetting about us. And that is how GEF is. You can have so much fun that you're going to forget about anybody online. And that's why I said online is not fair. It's not fair for mankind. It's not fair for mankind. The way God said it's not fair for man to be alone. It's not fair for mankind to be without GEF. It's not fair for mankind not to experience GEF. Honestly, I think that should really tonight. It's not fair for mankind not to experience. It's like it's like there should be a gospel of GEF, and I am definitely looking forward to see every single one of you at the festival. Like I said, there's going to be maps. There's going to be your personal assistant, like Nenga said, that you can connect with 24 hours. Ask it where you want to eat, where you want to buy anything. Your AI assistant knows everything about the event. She's there to keep you company. She's there to sing to you if you want to songs. Even if you want to listen to some of the GEF songs, she'll give them to you. She's there to do everything. It's a Friday night. Some of you've got movies night. Some of you've got dinner. Some of you've got different things to do tonight. Guess what I've got tonight? Is what I have tonight. I can tell you for a fact, none of you believe, none of you. Even see if I can show you here. I can't even, like, if you guess it right, I can do anything for you. Like, you can ask me anything if you guess right what my agenda is for this night. Who want to try? Gbenga, do you want to try? And Rosemary, so they won't say I didn't give you a chance to try. What do you think I'm left to do tonight? If you get it right, ask me anything you want, and I'll show you evidence if you get it right. So you can unmute your mic. What do you think? Is this Rosemary? What do you think it is? If you get it right, you get anything you want. Evan, ask anything. What?
Replies to messages.
Replies. Okay, replies to messages. Okay, and Gbenga, what's yours? Evelyn want to try as well. As we say bye tonight, let's just end with this. Who's gonna win it? Anything you want in life, ask me if you can get it. Because what do you think it is, Gbenga?
Well,
you can drop it in the chat session as well.
It's actually-
Win it and then you get it.
It's actually a very tough one, but I think
Why do you have to think so long? It's gonna take my energy and it's gonna be so long. But just tell me what you think. Evelyn, maybe you want to go. Take the opportunity and ask me anything you want if you get this right. That is how we're gonna say bye on today's episode of UK Business Mixer. Opportunity to get a big giveaway via the chat session. Drop it in the chat.
Yes. We are waiting for it. For me, I think you'll be watching the rebroadcast of the listener. You'll be taking some notes from it. Oh,
yes, I think what you're going to be doing after now is that you want to go back to your cloud, and there are some things that you really need to meditate on, and probably to fine tune some things because we know you have a lot on your cloud. So I think you want to interact with your cloud and see to fine tune some things for GEF. That's my own part, sir. Over to you.
have tried, Mr. President. I said you'll be watching the rebroadcast. Okay. Sorry.
Mr. President, I also think you'll be watching the broadcast.
Thank you so much, Mr. President. From my side, I think that you want to hit after this this session, sir. I think you want to hit, sir. From my spirit.
Yeah, thank you so much, Mr. President. So two things. Number one, today is a Friday, and it has been so long that you go clubbing. So I think you're gonna be you want to club all the night today, and imagine GF with the clubbing. There are many club houses around Aja and VI in Lagos over there. So probably I think that you want to go clubbing. You look like somebody that wants to go clubbing. Thank you.
I think I agree with Mr. Gbenga. We are going clubbing tonight. Yeah.